YouTube, what it do, man? It's your boy Josh. We back up in this thing with another one. We woke up this morning. It's another beautiful day. All praise to the Most High, man. Let's get it. Hey, man, I wanted to send a message to all the guys that ask me this very common question that I get. And that question is typically like, Josh, I'm 25 or I'm 30 and I don't got no motivation. I'm out of shape. I live at my parents' house, and right now I feel like life is just passing me by and I don't know how to get on my stuff and get my life together. So I'm gonna tell you exactly my advice. First, I want to go ahead and start talking about guys who are in this predicament. I don't look at this predicament as a definition of who you are as a man. I don't say you're not a man because of this. You are a very capable man, and you should not be judged and let this situation define you, because I believe that this situation is a product of your circumstances while you were growing up. See, the most majority of men that have this problem are the guys who typically live at single parent households growing up, and typically raised by their mothers solely. Typically most guys that ask me this question, when I ask them like a little bit about their background, this is something that's a commonality. And it's not coincidence. It's not coincidence at all. When there is a lack of ambition and drive and things of that nature, that is reflective over, did you have any sort of discipline and order and standards within your home while you were growing up? Or could you just do whatever you wanted whenever you wanted and get whatever you want? As a guy that comes from a disciplined upbringing, a home that had structure and order, my father ensured that. Both my parents did, but specifically like my father, that was his role. He was the overall disciplinarian and overseer, and when situations with me and my brother had gotten too deep or we had started getting out of pocket, she was just like, wait till your dad get home. You see it on TV. Oh, wait till your father get. Yeah, I had that sometimes. Coming from that background, my dad used to tell me growing up, if you want to do what you want to do, you got to do what you have. If you got to do what you have to do. If you want to do what you want to do what you got to do. That's what you say. If you want to do what you... He used to sing a song to us, bro, because me and my brother used to get so mad. He was like, Dad, can we just get this and get that and this? And you know what I'm saying? And he used to saying like, for you to get what you want to, or for you to do what you want to do, you got to do what you got to do. Something like that. I don't know. In order for me to do what I want to do, I have to do what I got to do. Learn that from a very early age. That if I wanted something in life, I had to work for it. I had to put the work in to make sure that I could be good for it. Guys that don't have fathers growing up typically don't have that male presence in their area, in their home, that can hold them to a standard and hold them accountable. You know what I'm saying? Setting a standard and holding them accountable to that standard. Guys that come from households that aren't as orderly and structured and things like that typically end up being coddled and spoiled and given everything simply just on the fact that they want it. If you look back on your life and your childhood and you have this question and you have this dilemma over your life right now where you don't know how to get your life together, bro, reflect over your childhood and ask yourself, man, like, was I just given everything I wanted, or was I told to do X, Y, and Z and was expected to do X, Y, and Z, and if I didn't do it, I was going to be held accountable or disciplined or X, Y, Z. If you didn't have to endure that, then it's a good chance that is imprinted you to believing that all you have to do is just want it, and that's good enough. When wanting it is simply not good enough. It's one thing to want it, but you gotta want it so bad that you want to work for it. Guys who've been coddled and not held accountable and things of that nature, bro. Like, somebody, man, these folks don't know how to drive out here, boy. I swear. They don't know how to work for something and so you've grown up 20 years thinking like all you got to do is just chill and life is going to be taken care of. Somebody's going to figure it out. You don't have to figure it out, but that's how you know. You have not learned what it's like to work. Bro, I come from a very good life. Like, I did not struggle as a kid, but best believe, bro, every Saturday I was outside cutting an acre's worth of yard, pulling out weeds, cleaning the pool, landscaping, cutting other people's. If I wanted money, at 12 years old, my first job as a 12-year, I was cutting grass, bro. I was cutting 3 yards every 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks, I was cutting 3 yards as a 12-year-old, bro. My dad told me, he was like, hey, man, if you want some money, if you want to get what you want to do, you got to do this, bro. He said, you need to go cut some grass. That lady across the street, her grass is growing. She ain't got nobody to cut it. You go over there and cut it for her. Cut it for her for about $25. And I got a friend down the street that need his yard cut because he just now moving and he ain't bought him a lawnmower. He's still looking for a lawnmower. He's still getting settled. So you gonna go cut his grass. And I want you to go into the neighborhood and I want you to see if anybody got their grass growing crazy. I want you to go in there making sure that go up there, knock on the door, offer to cut their grass, make it look nice. And that's what I did. My dad could have gave me a couple $100 if he wanted to every allowance. He could have gave me allowance. But no, he didn't. I didn't get, from the time I turned basically 11, 12 years old, I didn't get nothing from my dad. My pops told me I had to get everything out the mud, bro. I had to work for it. Even though we didn't have to get it, like, it wasn't necessarily like anything hard. Like, I'm not saying like my dad didn't care for me or wanted me to have nice things in life. He made sure I had nice things in life, but he was gonna make sure I did my part as well. And a man that doesn't, and I would say that had a very big significance in who I am today. And so my advice or my solution to this said problem, to the guys that may be experiencing this, well, I don't have somebody that can hold me accountable, and I'm too old now, and what can I do? You want to know what you can do that can simulate that and correct it? And even though it may be late in the game, you may be like, but it's better late than never. Because if you don't change, you will continue doing the same exact things you're doing today all the way until you die. However your life is right now, miserable, lonely, depressing, it will continue to be like that until the day you die, unless you decide to make a change. So, I mean, it's simple. Like, are you going to continue to watch porn all the time? Or are you eventually going to get with a real woman? If you don't do anything different, you're going to be continuously watching porn for the rest of your life. You will never... If you do not change as far as in your work ethic, you will continue to be broke. And then you will continue to be sad because you won't be able to get any of the finer things in life that you see other people getting. And you are confused because you don't know what it is that separates them from you. I'm telling you. So, to combat this, my recommendation to you, no matter how old you are, if you are having this problem and you don't know what to do and you don't got no job, join the military. Join the military. You have problem being disciplined? Good. Join the military. They'll make sure you disciplined. They'll make sure you know how to show up at the right place at the right time, wearing the right uniform, with the right equipment, on time, prepared, ready to go. Not walking up 5 minutes late or walking up. No. When they said 9 o'clock, you out front. Wherever they told you to be, you ready to go. Discipline. You prepared. Oh, they told me I need to be there at 09. Meaning I gotta be there at 9 o'clock in the morning. Okay, so that means I need to leave my house no later than 8:30. That means I need to clean the house no later than 8. I need to eat breakfast no later than 7:30. I need to be done with my workout no later than 7. regimented, saying this is the plan I need to execute in order for my day to be successful. Right now, I'm pretty sure you just wake up and kind of like let life take you and you just going through the emotions. They will make you a disciplined individual. When you start your initial training, they will strip you of all of your bad habits, whatever you think you could do and was okay, but in all actuality, they are all the things that are preventing you from being a young, disciplined individual that can be an asset to society. The bad habits that are preventing you from doing that will get stripped away from you in the initial training. You will find out within the first 24 hours that you are no longer an individual, and it is no longer about what you want, but about what needs to get done. It's about what needs to get done versus what you want to do. It's no longer, I don't know. We will set a standard. We will set an expectation of what we will accomplish, and we will accomplish it. Period. We have something called the warrior ethos in the Army. It's basically like our it's kind of like a paragraph or a summary of what we do or what I will do as a soldier. And the first line within that ethos is, I will always place the mission first. I will always place the mission first. Whatever my mission is, if it's to be a better version, I will always place that first, and I will accomplish it by any means necessary, no matter what is preventing me, no matter what obstacles I may face, no matter if I run into this situation or run into this problem, I will always place the mission first. The goal that I set at hand, I will accomplish that. I will place the mission first. No matter how I feel, no matter what mood I'm in, I will always. That's what that means when we say what are the. I'm gonna actually, you know what? I'm gonna pull up the warrior ethos right now. First sentence of the warrior ethos is, I will always place the mission first. Second sentence is, I will never accept defeat. Third sentence, I will never quit. Fourth sentence, I will never leave a fallen comrade. By any means necessary, I will continue to grind and grind, because accepting failure is not an option. Not holding ourselves accountable is not an option. Quitting is not an option. That is what we live by in the Army, bro. That is, if you go to a recruiter right now and you join the Army, bro, they will transform you to live your life just like that. Whatever mission, whatever purpose you want set for your life, you will attack it with 1,000%, despite whatever may be going on. That is what we develop our young men and women in the Army to be like. So when it comes to you getting your life together, the mission of getting your life together, you will place that mission first. Not women, not porn, not doing drugs. Whatever purpose or whatever mission that you have, that is the one that you will attack. That is all self-improvement is placing the mission first. What is our mission? To be the best version of ourselves, bro. Despite whoever may be hating on us, despite whoever may be trying to I don't know, anything that's trying to stop, we will not accept defeat, and we won't quit until we accomplish the mission. Period. That is what my dad placed me and my brother on. He said, you will do these chores, you will do this. There is no, and I will hold you accountable until you get it done. There is no, I don't want to, I don't feel like it, so I'm gonna quit. No. That's what you've been doing. Just starting stuff and quitting it. Starting it, quitting. No. In the Army, we don't quit. We don't accept defeat. We don't surrender. So, you may not like my advice. You may not like my solution to your problem. Then and if that's you, I would now, my follow-on question, well, what is your plan? What is your solution? How do you think you should take care of this? What have you been doing? What's your plan? What's your idea? Or are you just the type of person that's going to point out a problem in your life and do nothing about it? Complain about your situation, complain about what you're going through, and do nothing about it. This is a problem. This is a problem. Okay, fix it. Okay, this is a problem. This is a problem. Who's going to fix this for me? I don't blame you for thinking that way, because that's what you've been accustomed to thinking. Like your parents have, your mom, whatever situation has allowed you to think like that. You've pointed out a problem without having to come up with solutions or come out with plans. Somebody else came up with the plan and solution for you, and so you can just kick back and relax and not have to stress. Not having to problem solve. Some of y'all dudes out here, I'm just now really realizing, don't know how to problem solve and can't handle stress for a lick, bro. Anything hard that approaches you or gets within you just want to quit off rip. And if that's you want to be able to correct that behavior, join the military. You don't have to join the military full-time. It don't need to be your full-time job. You can sign a 2-year contract where you can be part-time for 24 months. 24 times you will go and check in. Once out of the month, 1 weekend out of the month, you will go check in. You can be in the reserves, guard, or whatever. It's up to you, bro. And so, I'm sorry, somebody was walking past with their dog. My homie was walking past. But, yeah. I don't know what I was talking about, but at the end of the day, man, you can continue to stay the same. Nobody's gonna make. I'm here giving you advice. You don't have to take it. You can take if you're cool with not changing anything, but still complaining about it. You know what I'm saying? Then obviously you are okay with living like that. And obviously it's not that bad for you to continue to choose to live like that every single day. If you don't want to follow my advice, cool. Live your life, bro. I pray nothing but peace and prosperity to you, brother. Do your thing. Live your life how you want it to be. But if you want your life to elevate, if you want to be better than what you were yesterday, and you don't know how to do it because you may have not had that person, that role model, that disciplinarian in your life to ensure that you adapted these behaviors, you can still have an opportunity to adapt these behaviors. Join the military with a temporary plan in place, saying, hey, I'm trying to just get my life together. I'm kind of, people like that in the military, we hear that, why'd you join the army? You got some people that say, oh, I want to serve my country. But to the other people, it's literally like, I would say like a 50-50 split. Half the other people say, I didn't know what else I wanted to do in life, but I had to do something. I felt like, I hear it all the time. I felt like my life wasn't getting anywhere. So I've said, you know what? I need some stability. I need some security. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to join the military. You feel me? So you can join that. You can really get your life together. It's all up to you, bro. But there is a way. Just live by those warrior ethos, bro. Place your mission first and never accept defeat, and don't quit, bro. So that's all I got for y'all boys, man. If you guys need a book of consultation, link below in the description. If you guys need a training program, link below in the description. Also, and just so I can help you, if you boys are having trouble getting into shape, join the military, bro. In order for us to be in the military, we have to be in shape. We literally have set time and hours within our day, every single day, to go and work out and ensure that we're in shape and don't get out of shape. So if you have a problem being in shape and holding yourself accountable, you want to know who else will help you stay in shape and ensure that you don't get overweight or get fat or anything like that? The military. Or you can either go ahead and buy that G.I. Josh, man, 12-week training program. It's up to you, bro. But if you need that, link down below in the description. Instagram, If you guys need to send me a DM, want to have a follow-on question or anything like that, simple question, man, just reach out to me, man, on Instagram. Link below in the description, man. And before you go, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share the video. I'ma holla at y'all, boys.